The world is going insane. Pretty soon, all YouTube videos are going to have to be completely silent, because it seems that words are now highly offensive. You can't say bringing home the bacon because it offends vegans. You now have to say bringing home the bagels. Now, I've got absolutely no problem with anyone who chooses to be a vegan or a vegetarian or whatever they choose to be. But there's a thing now, militant vegans. And they're using words like murder, rape, slavery to describe people who are involved in the farming industry. Speak to a victim of rape or the family of that victim and ask them, is artificially inseminating a cow the equivalent of a human being being raped? Maybe it is cruel. You know, who am I to say? I'm not here to judge anyone for what they believe in. But using the comparisons they're using are deeply, deeply offensive to the people that have been victims of these sorts of crimes and their families. If you choose to be a vegan, that's absolutely fine, but nobody wants it rammed down their throat.
It's not just food, it's violence!
I just don't understand why, as a human race, we've got to take things so far. You've got to look at, when does activism become extremism? Using the terms you're using, murder, rape, slavery, that's extremism. That isn't activism anymore.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video.
So this gentleman's name is Joey Carbstrong. Now, I'm not singling him out, but when you type vegan activist or vegan extremist into Google, this is one of the first faces you see, and he is the first person I saw using the words murder, rape and slavery to describe the treatment of animals.
He had a ham sandwich on the table. I proceeded to educate him on what happens to pigs being gas chambered in the UK.
So he's talking about when he went on the Jeremy Vine show on Radio 2 for an interview, and Jeremy had a ham and cheese sandwich sat on his desk, which was obviously his lunch, which he has chosen to make for himself.
Hello Jeremy, how are you?
I don't know whether you're angry today or just generally about the whole thing.
Well, I'm a bit upset to see your sandwich has a piece of a pig's body in there, a dead pig that didn't want to die. Probably pushed into a gas chamber, because that's the most humane method for stunning pigs in the UK, a gas chamber.
Yeah.
Polite education.
To me, polite education would have been pointing out that he disagrees with the fact that Jeremy had a ham sandwich, and then asking him politely if he's interested to learn the process by which that ham has ended up in his sandwich. That would be
polite education.
What he did was a domineering approach, which is basically forcing your belief system on another person in an arrogant and condescending way.
Well, I'm a bit upset to see your sandwich has a piece of a pig's body in there.
Polite education. There was nothing polite about it at all. It was forced on somebody else.
I do not hate farmers.
So he doesn't hate farmers.
Okay? They're a product of a sick society that wants to eat animal flesh.
He just hates everyone else that chooses to eat meat.
So really, it's the consumers that are putting farmers in work like this.
What he's saying, if you can hear him from all the way up there on his high horse, is that everybody who eats meat is a bad person. How can you possibly make such an outlandish statement in the public domain and not expect anyone to react to it? As I've said, and I know I'm repeating myself, I got no issue with anyone who chooses to be a vegan, but you haven't got to be a dick about it. There are currently 540,000 vegans living in the UK versus a population of 66.2 million people. So that basically means that 0.81% of the UK population are vegans, and everyone else is a member of a sick society. I think I'll call this video done now, because this is such a huge topic. You could go on and on about it forever. Please bear in mind, before you start bashing me in the comments, that I haven't once said being a vegan is a bad thing, because I actually don't think it is. I actually think it's quite a noble thing to do. I just don't want to do it myself. and I really don't think that you need to label everyone who makes the choice to not be a vegan as a member of a sick society. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing for more videos like this. Hit the bell notification button, and I will see you next time. Thanks again, guys. Bye.